Welcome, welcome everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Lulu and Laura bloggers, thank y'all for that thumbs up. I appreciate that. See if I can get my phone to load. See if we can share this thing out. See if I can get it to share out. Share, create post. Live. Share. Twitter. Tweet. Your tweet was sent. All right, let's go back to here. Hit that. Go to here. Go to here. Go to live chat. All right, we're live. We're live. It's shared out on Twitter. It's shared out on the community tab. We're here. It's the weekend. It's Friday afternoon. I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody's getting ready to have a great weekend. Yesterday it was short sleeves and shorts, and today it's a winter coat and wind blowing out of the northwest and raining. So welcome to the South Carolina weather. Summertime one day, wintertime the next. Absolutely ridiculous. Redonkulous, as they used to say. Redonkulous. Had the air conditioner on yesterday and got the heat on today. Amazing how that works. Amazing how that works. But we're here. I hope everybody's got some plans for the weekend. It's Valentine's weekend. Hope everybody got their favorite Valentine, something for Valentine's Day, which is Sunday. Sunday, yep. Today's the 12th. Yep, 14th on Sunday, I think. So happy Valentine's to all you Valentine's folks. Hey, Brenda Land, how you doing, young lady? Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, don't forget to share out those Valentines for chocolate caramel turtle candies. Boy, that sounded good. Somebody just posted a video. Chocolate caramel turtle candies. That sounded delicious. Made my mouth water. Made my old mouth water. But hopefully it's warmer where you guys are at than it is here. What's up, Daggin Hills? Yeah, I hope you guys are warmer than it is here today. It's just a miserable, rainy, cold day. That's why everybody here in South Carolina stays sick all the time. Hey, Greg Manley, how you doing today, buddy? Thank you for stopping by. Shorts and t-shirt yesterday, and the heat on in the house, and raining and cold outside. So everybody stays sick. Everybody stays sick here in the Carolinas, here in South Carolina anyway. I think North Carolina is getting freezing rain and sleet and all that good stuff. I know down in the Piedmont is. Mom was talking to one of my aunts a while ago. Said they got ice up in the Greensboro, North Carolina area. They can keep it up there. Every time ice comes down here where I'm at, we always lose power. All the pine trees we have seem to love to fall on those power lines when it gets icy. 61 there. I hear you, brother. Yeah, I don't think we're but in like the 40s, but that wind's blowing out of the northwest and been raining all day. Hey, Aurora, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate the share out. Vermont Paint on Twitter. Appreciate all the shares I can get. That's awesome. I was over on Vermont Paint watching him paint today. At one time, he's complaining about having to wash his brushes. I guess all of his paint brushes were dirty. He had to wash his brushes. I didn't know that dinosaur hair brushes got dirty like that. Appreciate the like and share, Arlene Verdita. Yeah, I figured dinosaur hair didn't need cleaning, but apparently so. He had to stop his live stream or stop painting and clean brushes today. Hey KK, what's up? What's up, KK? I think Neil Court was looking for a brace. I don't know if it's her arm or her hand. She was looking for a brace. And I told her to check with Vermont Paint. I'm sure he's got one made out of T-Rex skin from back in the day. 27, KK says. You wash your hair. Isn't it the same age? Yeah. Whatever, Vermont Paint. Hey, Artist Devil, how you doing? Had taco salad today. Dang, KK, you've been eating that spicy stuff now for over a month. Over a month. What's up, Artist Devil? KK's been eating spicy stuff. Have y'all noticed that? For over a month now, almost every day, she's eating spicy stuff. Pizza with peppers, and she's been eating a lot of taco stuff. Unlike KK's gone to the hot food side of the house. That's something I do miss is hot food. I used to love to eat hot food. Hot peppers. I used to put Tabasco sauce on everything. Now that I got old and got that acid reflux, I can't eat that hot stuff no more. Can't eat it no more, but I miss it. I used to love it. I went to Vermont Paint's favorite place this morning. I went to his favorite store this morning. I went to the Walmart. Had to go to Wally World today. And hey, Catherine with friends. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? I was a little surprised at something, and I never thought that much about it. But I always try to go to a register instead of using the self-checkout. I try to go to a register because maybe if more of us use the checkout with a person, maybe it'll help people keep their jobs. I don't mind spice, but I need flavor, not just burning heat. I hear you, Dagnills. But I always try to be the person that goes through the checkout that's open. It's got a person working there that actually rings up your groceries or whatever you got and checks you out. I always do that because they took out almost all those registers and put everything in self-checkout. But today, the register that was open was right beside like the 20 dang self-checkout registers. And I was standing there, and the little checkout lady, little old bitty lady, she couldn't have been probably 5 foot tall. And I heard her talking to the little lady in front of me that was checking out. And I heard her tell the lady that she was 71 years old. 71 years old, running the register at Walmart, checking people out. Really nice lady. Just as nice as she could be. 71. And when she said she was 71 years old, I happened to look over at the self-checkout. I'm doing good, Catherine with friends. Thank you very much. I happened to look over at the self-checkout. And honest to goodness, y'all, they must have had 8 people that work at Walmart over in the self-checkout area. And out of all 8 of those people, I bet not a one of them was over 30 years old. Not a one of them was over 30 years old working the self checkout. And they were all grouped up down on one end, leaned back against one of the self checkout registers there that nobody's using, laughing and joking and shooting the bull. Dagenhill said, "You thought she was half your age." I hear you, Dagenhill. So here's my thought, Wally World. Here's my thought, Wally World. Why, hey, Eric Garcia, why would you put a 71-year-old woman at the only checkout register that's open for the whole Super Walmart, and you've got 8 30-year-old or less people laughing and joking, leaned up against the self checkout registers, doing nothing? Doing nothing. And that little old lady's down there working her hind end off. There's something wrong with that picture, in my opinion. Something wrong with that picture. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, Dagenhill. I wouldn't doubt it, dude. I mean, who would assign the 70, say, come to work every day and say, okay, we're going to put the 71-year-old lady on the only register that's going to be open that we have for people, and we're going to put 8 30-year-old or less people down here to goof off in the self checkout? Who came up with that smart idea? KK said, Dagenhills, it put some salad mix, banana peppers, extra cheese, and Thousand Island dressing. It was great. Dagenhill said, that's the future of the working class. It's a sad thing, Dagenhills. What ever happened to if you have time to lean, you have time to clean? That's exactly right, Vermont. Or go to, one of you, walk right around the little self checkout to the little 71-year-old lady and help her bag the darn groceries. Something. I don't get it, y'all. I do not get it. I don't understand it. How far our society has fallen and changed. I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't get it. Absolutely, Dagenhills. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Absolutely. I mean, I didn't even look at the little lady's name tag. I wished I had it, but so at least one of them should have said, "Hey, we don't have nothing going on here. Let's go over and help Miss whatever her name is bag the register groceries and stuff." Something. I don't know, y'all. I don't get it. Catherine Friends is in the house. And that Walmart that I go to, it's a super Walmart. It's huge, y'all. Huge. They're open 24 hours a day. I go in, I had a couple of things to pick up in the grocery section. There must have been 50 people in there that work there. They're changing all the aisles. They're loading up like the breakfast cereal, all that stuff. They're loading it up and moving it like 4 aisles away, setting it up on new shelves. They moved the bread aisle from up front all the way to the back. They're in there rearranging all the shelves, rearranging the whole store. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, we're in the middle of this mess. It's easy for people to go in, get what they got to get, and get the heck out of there with all the mess going on. And now they're in there rearranging the whole store. So everybody has to walk around for 2 hours trying to find what they're looking for in the middle of this mess. Vermont Paint says, they don't lean here. The manager will fire them. Her and I chat a bunch. We have known each other for 25 years. He was a sergeant major. I wish she had moved down here and work at our Walmart. Dagenhill says, oh, look, a customer that pays our salary is waiting. Let's help them now. No, we just want the check for the least possible work. That's exactly right, Dagenhill. How far our society has fallen. It's amazing to me. And like I say, in the middle of the pandemic, they're in there rearranging the whole store where nobody can find nothing. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't even know why I bothered to go there. To be honest with you, I don't even know why I bothered to go there. Because every time I do, I just get upset when I go there. I mean, sometimes, I don't know. Maybe I need to start going to Target. Maybe Target's different or something. I don't know. But I'm very disappointed at the way that little situation. For some reason, it just really bothered me today. Everybody else over there laughing and joking and cutting up and not doing a damn thing, and the poor little 71-year-old lady's up there working her hind end off. Just ain't right. Just ain't right. Guys, if you ain't got Catherine Friends, grab that channel up. I think they rearranged the store thinking they sell more, or it's some idiot in charge having a brain. I hear you, Dagenhills. It makes no sense to me, dude. It makes no sense to me at all. Not in the middle of this mess. And the thing of it is, Dagenhills, if they're going to do it, why didn't they do it on the night shift? Why didn't they do all that crap on the night shift instead of during early in the morning when all the old people's in there? That's another thing that bothered me. Do it on the night shift when nobody's there. Don't do it early in the mornings when all the older folks are there shopping, including myself. What's up, Ken Bass? How you doing, brother? Miss Terry Lee Mercer, how you doing? Yeah, we'll see. Let's don't put that, Miss Terry Lee Mercer. We don't do politics. Miss Terry Lee Mercer. We don't do politics. I try not to do politics over here. Yeah, we don't do politics. My old table would get to the counter, and if they're being like that, she'd yell out, money, money, it's a customer. I hear you, Dagenhills. I hear you, Tin Bass. I hear you, brother. I can't believe you're making it all winter in Minnesota, dude. I can't believe you're making it the whole winter in Minnesota, Tin Bass. You must like it, brother. Go ahead and volunteer to be up there next year, too. Yeah, go ahead and volunteer to stay up there next winter. Maybe next winter will be even colder. Old Tin Bass is up in Minnesota, y'all. I know he's freezing his butt off. Been there, done that. Cold place. A cold darn place. Anybody heard from Tony Damien today? Guys, we really need to do an intervention with Tony Damien. Note next winter, I'm being a bird and flying south for the winter. I hear you, Tin Bass. We need to do an intervention with Tony Damien, y'all. She put a lightning rod up on her house just so the lightning would hit it and burn up all her TVs, her refrigerator, all her cable boxes, everything, her alarm system, so she could get the technician from the cable company, she'd get the technician from the alarm company, the technician to bring and hook up the new TVs, the technician that delivers the new refrigerator and stove all come to the house. So much for the Instacart. Now she's got a whole army of guys coming. That's right, Daggin Hills, we do. It warmed up here today at 6, Vermont says. KK said they're getting more snow. Interventions only work if you got Dr. Phil and 10 cameras. I hear you, Eric Garcia. Dr. Vermont is going to help me out. Thanks for the word, Caroline. No worries, brother. No worries, Tin Bass. No worries, brother. I figured he could probably help you out somehow. Vermont says, "Yep, it's warm, KK." Dude, obviously you have been up there too long, because 6 degrees is not warm. It got minus 30 today. So there you go, Tin Bass. There you go, buddy. Welcome to Minnesota in the wintertime. KK said Eric Garcia or Maury Povich or Jerry Springer. That's right. But yeah, I guess Tony Damien's got like 10 different repairmen and technicians going to be making deliveries to the house. I hope it didn't get her heat pump or whatever she uses for heat and cooling. I saw her last night live. She's now my YouTube girlfriend expecting a ring, but I'm having it fit with GPS. I never met her, but apparently talking to someone is enough. I hear you, Daggin Hills. I hear you, dude. It's funny how that works on YouTube nowadays. I never knew that YouTube was a dating site. I totally missed that memo. I must have deleted that email and didn't read it, because I did not get the memo that everybody that's on YouTube is boyfriend, girlfriend. I did not know it was a wedding, lovers chat, platform. Yeah, I did not know that. I did not know that this was a boyfriend, girlfriend network. I totally missed that memo. But apparently that's what YouTube's turned into nowadays, I guess. Not sure why, but I hear you, Eric. Well, yeah, Brenda Land, you'll always be my side chick, Miss Brenda. But some people are taking it a little bit to extremes, Miss Brenda. I mean, extremes. So I don't know. People that's never met each other before are girlfriend and boyfriends now. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know how all that works out. But yeah. I have no idea. Daniel says, "See, you owe Brenda and Noni rings, Carolina." Yeah, I know. I guess so. But I did not know that so many people on YouTube. I mean, one of mine and Daggin Hills' old friends that were on YouTube that we met, that person had a boyfriend on here and then picked up another boyfriend on here, and then that didn't work out, and I don't know what's going on with that. And then I know another lady that's had 4 or 5 or 6 boyfriends here on the YouTube, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust channels that never appear on camera. Could be catfishing. I don't know what catfishing is. I can't handle the one wife I have. Please, no thank you. I hear you, Vermont. Yeah, I didn't have a clue, y'all. I didn't know that you could just meet people on YouTube and that it's like being in high school. I guess you're going steady now. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you join YouTube to go steady. Who would have thunk it? Not me. And if somebody says something about somebody, oh, they come out of the woodwork. That's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend. Okay. Maybe that's the problem, Vermont. More handling works wonders. Eric says, going steady. YouTube engagement. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I didn't know that that's what YouTube was all about, y'all. I totally missed that memo. Totally missed it. And like I've said 100,000 times, if you're going to air your dirty laundry, you got to live with it. If you're going to put it out there in the public, you got everybody's going to know something. Somebody's going to say something. So don't air your dirty laundry. It's when you pretend to be someone else to fool someone, Carolyn. Oh, I got you, Daggin Hill. I got you, Miss Terry Lee Mercer. I mean, you stop and think about it, boy. If you make an announcement here on YouTube, oh, that's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend. And then that young lady says, oh, that's my boyfriend. Okay. But if you're going to live your life in public, if somebody says something to your YouTube girlfriend, what you going to do? Beat up the whole world? I'm just saying. That's right, Miss Terry Lee Mercer. When they break up, they just unfollow. Huh. Maybe that's cheaper, Daggin Hills. Maybe it's cheaper to do that way, bro. Maybe that's the cheap way to do it. Yeah, maybe that's the cheapest way. There was a woman on here who used to use a heavily airbrushed picture, and when she went live, looked like the crypt keeper. All right, Miss Terry Lee Mercer. Have a good day. And the thing that used me is that gets me about this too is a lot of people they start things on YouTube. Hey, Crystal Vlogs and more. They start things, they start drama on YouTube with people like that. And then they say, oh, I'm going to get them in trouble because I have a disability. In my opinion, just because you have a disability doesn't mean you can start crap with everybody on YouTube, y'all. It just ain't right. It's not right. Hey, William Aldrich, how you doing? Or they say they're a young, handsome guy and turn out to look like the crypt keeper, kind of like Big Ed. Eric Garcia, yeah, Carrie, she lied to everyone. Big Ben Bittner, what's up, Big Ben? Hadn't seen you in forever, my friend. How you doing, Big Ben? Lagoon Gaming, how you doing today, brother? But I guess that makes a lot of sense. So some of those channels you go to their live streams, and all it is their icon when they're talking. They never show their faces. I hear everybody say, "Oh, they're scared somebody's going to recognize them somewhere. Is that true, or they just don't want to show their face because maybe they tell stories about themselves or something? I don't know. Not much. Just got off work. I'm having some lunch. I hear you, Big Ben. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hadn't seen you in a while. Dragoon Gaming says, want to know something? Sure, I always want to know something. Daggin Hills, they say I'm 6 feet, but mean wide. I hear you, brother. I hear you. I'm not going to mention the name, but I watched a video last night of an individual. It was a guy, no shirt on, slamming, eating some kind of sandwich, making all kinds of noise, turning up a bottle of soda and drinking it, cussing and carrying on. It was something, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Been okay. I'm working and been doing stuff on YouTube. I hear you, Big Ben. I hear you, my friend. I don't know. I'm just not a big believer on cussing somebody out in a video on YouTube. Yeah, I hear you, Dagenhill. I mean, I'm not a big fan of that, y'all. Neil Court, hey Hillbilly, hey Neil Court, how you doing today? About dating some girl back in high school, kept stalking me, causing me to run away. I hear you, Dragoon Gaming. Crystal Vlog said, yeah, me either. I think I saw that one, Carolina girl. Dude, I don't know, brother. I'm not a fan of it. If you have a problem on YouTube, y'all just unsubscribe from each other, block each other, and stay away. Just don't go. Just don't go to people. Don't go to those channels. I saw that video of the cussing out 4 channels after same person. I hear you, Vermont. Butt fooled me dressing like a woman. I saw him. I hear you, Eric Garcia. Hey, Big Kevin. How in the world you doing, buddy? How you doing, Big Kevin? Dude, I haven't gotten no notifications from you lately. I hope you're doing great, Big Kevin. Guys, if you don't have my buddy Big Kevin, grab that channel up. Nell Court says infusion today. Big Ben said, I just wanted to come by and say hello. I thought you wanted, and I just wanted to come and join. My new followers to go up on YouTube. Keep losing a few. Yeah, I keep losing too, Big Ben. I keep losing too, buddy. I've had a few stalkers in real life. A smile gets mistaken for something else. Eric Garcia says, agree, block, and move on. Absolutely, Eric. You're not going to get along with everybody on YouTube. We can all agree on that. We're all not going to get along. Our personalities are different. Our thoughts are different. The way we live our lives are different. So if you don't like somebody on YouTube, unsubscribe, block them. They unsubscribe, block you, and just move on. I don't get it. I don't get it. She kept following me, chasing me. She was seriously stalking me, this girl. I got you, Dragoon Gaming. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This is my personal opinion. My personal opinion. I think some of them go in together to create the drama to get more views. That's my honest opinion. Not all of them, But some of them, I think, do that just to get more views. I'm just saying. That's what I think some of that happens. I really do. Some of it doesn't. Some of it's real drama, but a lot of it I think is made up drama, to be honest with you. That's just my thoughts. My thoughts. I don't know. Daniel said, yes, Carolina, that is true. It's scripted. I hear you, Dragoon Gaming. Yeah, I agree with you, Dag Hills. I think they do it for views. This is back in elementary school. I hear you, Dragoon Gaming. I would ask Vermont Paint what happened back in elementary school, but in 35 BC, they didn't have elementary school, unfortunately. They didn't have elementary school back then. Elementary school, Lord. That was seemed like another lifetime ago. Elementary school. Yep. Nuns, you don't want to know. I hear you, Vermont. Nuns, you don't want to know. I hear you, Vermont. Was it the teacher? I can't imagine what it was like growing up as a kid like Vermont Paint did in 35, 34, 33 BC. I just can't imagine uh, what life was like back then. That's something else. I can't imagine it. Huh. This is National No Dad Joke Day. I hear you, Daggin Hills. National No Dad Joke Day. Wow. Wow. So what's everybody getting for Valentine's? I hope you guys didn't forget. 2 more days, Valentine's Day. I hope you got your better half something for Valentine's Day. If not, you're going to be sleeping out with the wild dogs. Hillbilly, you didn't hear a story I said. Maybe I was invisible. Hillbilly, you didn't hear a story I said. Maybe I was invisible. Life was rough before cable. I hear you. I don't know what you're talking about, Dragoon. I see stuff you're saying. KK said, no Valentine's for me. Yeah, don't forget, guys. Don't forget. Ladies, it don't matter with y'all. But you guys out there, don't forget to get your better half something for Valentine's. If not, you'll be in the doghouse out there, out back with the darn wild dogs. Crystal Vlog says, still got to get Valentine's gifts. Oh, Lord. Speaking of Valentine's, there's the heart of Texas right there. Comrade Tony Damien. Dagenhill said, I want to have a nice dinner. I hear you, brother. Eric says, I always forget. I haven't been talking about you today, Tony Damien. I did not talk about you today, Tony Damien. I gave you a break. I was not talking about you earlier. I did not tell anybody that you put up a lightning rod on purpose so you could burn up everything in the house so you could get all those delivery guys and all those technicians to come to your house. I did not say all that, Tony Damien. I did not say all that. Tony named Dagan Hills. Guess who emailed me last night? Hey, Lewis Fuller, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you coming by. I didn't, Tony Damon. I promise. Scout's honor. I did not say all that stuff. Okay, you can have some of my conversation hearts. Lewis Fuller said, it is so cold here in Texas. It's cold in South Carolina today, too. Okay, Crystal Vlogs, you too. Be safe, my friend. Be safe. Well, Tony Damien, who did you get an email from? You don't come in the chat and say, Dagan Hills, guess who I got an email from? And you don't tell the rest of us, Tony Damien. What's up with that, Tony Damien? We're supposed to have blizzard conditions in Texas with blowing snow. I hear you, my friend. I hear you, Lewis. I have no idea, Tony Damien. It could be a whole handful of different people. Coming Sunday and Monday, Lewis Fuller says. Just off the top of my head, Tony Damien, I could think about 5 or 6 people it could be. I'm just saying. So, big snowstorm coming to Texas. Wow. Wow. Coming Sunday or Monday, Lewis Fuller says. Big snowstorm in Texas. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Tony Damon, he was saying a bunch of people emailed him because they need jobs and a life. This from The Biggest Loser. Tony Damon said, I did not say one word in that chat. We've never had that before in Texas for a very long time. I hear you, Lewis. Tony Damon said, yes, Vermont. Dagan Hill says, leave my YouTube fiance alone, Carolina. I'm sorry, Dagan Hill. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. I hear you. I hear you, Vermont. I hear you, Vermont. I don't know what's going on in that group. Like I say, I think all that stuff gets made up, y'all, just to get views. Some of it, it's all scripted. It's all made up. It's just to get views, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. I do not know that for a fact, but that's how my mind works. I think it's all a bunch of bull crap. Like a soap opera. That's right, Eric. I agree with that. We can have up to 7 inches of snow and the low will be 4 degrees. Lewis Fuller, you keep that out your way, brother. I don't want nothing to do with that cold and that snow. I do not want it. I do not. That is too cold and too much snow for the hillbilly. It's in the 40s here today and I'm frozen to death. In the 40s, raining and wind blowing out of the northwest. It's cold enough for me here today. Yeah, I'll be glad when springtime gets here. Springtime. Oh, name it. What did the flame tell his parents when he fell in love? I found the perfect match. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Vermont Paint. Tony Damien. What did the flame tell his parents when he fell in love? I found the perfect match. Wow. Daggin Hill said, has anyone been married and alive before? That'd be a hoot. I'm sure they have, Daggin Hills. I haven't seen one, but I'm sure somebody has. KK, high today was 27. Wow. Tony Damon says, dad joke. That joke came from my 13-year-old granddaughter, not dad joke. Ah. Eric says, never heard that one before. I don't know, Daggin Hills, but if keep track of that, those folks there on YouTube, and you might get to see one of those YouTube weddings. Big Kevin said, we just had a big ice storm here in Kentucky. I hear you, brother. Yeah, I spent 1 year working up in Louisville. It got pretty cold that winter I was up there. We got snow in Louisville, Kentucky. I worked up there several years ago. Vermont said, didn't TR get married on YouTube? I think SF Rose posted the video. I think she did post the video of it, Vermont, but I don't think it was live. Tony Damon said the adjuster came already. The adjuster came already. Okay. He did on YouTube. OMG, laugh out loud. Eric Garcia says. People throwing rice at the laptop. That's right. Vermont Paint says, what? Tony, I'm not saying anything. Yeah, you got to make sure you throw that cooked rice nowadays, y'all. Cooked rice. You can't throw out regular rice. Well, Tony Damien, are you going to get enough? Are you happy? Are you happy with the results, Tony Damien? Sounds like there was a whole lot of adjusting needed done. I've never filed that on my insurance before. Oh, heck, I can't stay in chair. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I'm waiting on the company called Strike Check to arrive. I mean, do you have to have receipts for everything? Somebody told me before you need to have receipts of everything and all that. I don't know. I've never had to make a claim for an adjuster like that. Somebody told me one time you need to, and change my words. I'm waiting on a company called Strike Check to arrive. Change my words. I mean, do they ask you how old something is? Vermont says replacement rule value as a rule. That's why I was getting at it. Are they going to give you money to go buy a brand new what it costs now, or are they going to say, hey, how old's that TV for? And you say, oh, it's 8 years old. Then they write you a $10 check or something. No, we don't need receipts. It is replacement value. Dagon Hill says, yeah, Tony Damien, Dagon Hill says, get a new table added in. Get a new table added in. Tony Damien, Dagon Hill says. Yeah, I always wondered how that worked. If they just write you a check for what it's cost now. Nope, it's what it would cost today to replace. Well, let me ask you a question. Is your insurance going to cancel your homeowners after they pay this? A heavy duty high traffic cable, Dagon Hill says. I had a house when I first got out of the service up in Simpsonville, South Carolina. If it was damaged, it's replaced. I think I told y'all before, instead of having a garage door, the people that had the house before me had sliding glass doors. They'd turned the garage into like a den. And it snowed 20 something inches. And when it did, it bowed the roof over the garage. So I had to make a claim on it. They sent structural engineers out there. They tried everything in the world to get out of writing me a check for the damage to get that fixed. And finally, they sent structural engineers. They determined that it was structurally correct. The snow caused it. They wrote me a check to fix it, and then the insurance company canceled my homeowner's insurance. That's the only time I've ever made a claim. Cold weather, it's in the 20s here. I told Sid to get a 70-inch curved big screen. What's up, SF Rose? How you doing today? What's up, SF Rose? How you been? How you been? But yeah, that's the only claim I ever made on my homeowner's insurance. And they wrote the check to fix it, and then they canceled my homeowner's insurance. That was back in 1987, when I made that claim. 1987. First house I ever built. I'm okay, SF Rose. I'm okay. Got a bunch of things going on, SF Rose. The neighbor actually saw the strike. Dang. Crystal Pets and Plants, what's up? What's up? Everyone needs to buy replacement insurance. They can't cancel on an act of God. I hear you, Neil. I'm starting to think, y'all. I've been seriously thinking about that. I think we all need to pitch in and get some life insurance on Tony Damien. I think we really do. I got you, SF Rose. I got you. I got you, SF Rose. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe we need to possibly think that we might need to take out some life insurance on SF Rose. SF Rose, Tony Damien. Tony Damien. I'm sitting here reading SF Rose. I know you do, young lady. I was sitting there reading SF Rose comments and trying to talk about Tony Damien. They won't say God doesn't exist until they can use him to deny a claim. Yeah, it's funny how that works, ain't it? Yeah, I know that's the thing. You're exactly right, Daggin Hills. You're exactly right, Brother Vermont. As a Rose, I offered to do his live if you need to. You might have to do it for about 3 weeks, Vermont, here in the near future. Here in the near future, you might have to, Vermont Paint. Lord have mercy. Life insurance. Don't remind me my days are numbered. No, I misspoke, SF Rose. I was talking about Tony Damien. I got my CT results. No pneumonia, low expansion on the lower lobes. Have to see a pulmonary doctor. What? Vermont Paint and Photo is annoying and rude as hillbilly. Can be I actually like him. There you go. Got to go see a pulmonary doctor. Low expansion on the lower lobes. So I guess that means in the lower part of your lungs, you're not getting good lung capacity down there. I'm assuming what that means. They have crazy tests, Tony Damien. I've been all through that. SF Rose said Tony needs an extended warranty. That's exactly right, SF Rose. That's exactly right. Her warranty run out a long time ago. A long time ago. Did you see how he read that? Yeah, she needs I think life insurance policy might be in order for Tony Damien. Tony Damien. Going to pick up my car. Got my first oil change. Who's taking you to pick up the car, Tony Damien? Oh, that's right. Sid's off today, ain't he? Sid's off today. It's Friday. Tony Damien got her first oil change today, y'all. Yeah, I said it. Got her first oil change today. Yeah, make sure they put the plug back in, Tony Damien. Make sure they put the plug back in. Laugh out loud. He called me rude and annoying. Yeah, like me. Sid's off to Wednesday. Hillbilly, you're rude and annoying, not Vermont, but I do still like him. Well, he's rude and annoying like me. He is. Nana, nana, boo, boo. Nana, nana, boo, boo. Have them check the dipstick in front of me before I leave. That happened to me. The same place left the radiator cap off another car. Yeah, I got to take a quick break, y'all. I'll be right back. They used to strip the oil pan plug on all my company vehicles. All my locators would go in to get an oil change, and they would strip the plug in the oil pan every single time. Some of those express places, they would always screw up the plug that goes in the oil pan. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're back at it, folks. We're back at it. All right, Vermont, I got a technical question for you, Vermont. I have a technical question for you. The line that went from a hot water heater over to the PVC pipe for the hot water to the house is what busted yesterday. All right. It got a leak. It blew a pinhole leak. It just ruined the laundry room and the computer room and everything with water. All right. I went and bought a new one, and now there's that flex hose. All right. So it's a flex hose. The connection to the hot water heater is really good. But on feeding the house, it's PVC, and then it has like a copper fitting inside of it. The old hose was narrowed down, and it had a black gasket, and it plugged in tight, and then the fitting screwed onto it. All right. Well, my problem is, Vermont, the flex hose has the gasket on it, and it screws onto the threads, but the nuts don't go all the way together. So I've still got just I can't hardly call it a leak. I've got a little bit of a trickle. Like every hour I can go check it where that nut screwed together onto the male threads that goes onto the PVC pipe. It's got just a little bit of water trickle. What is the best stuff that I can put on there to stop that little bitty trickle? I went and bought some stuff at Walmart today. I put Teflon tape on it, Daggin Hills, but it's still not right. I bought some stuff today, y'all. I bought some stuff today. It's like a plumber putty. A plumber putty. And it comes in the tube, and you roll it up, and I can fill in the gap where the two fittings are. But the question I have is, if I seal it up with something like that, will that make it that much harder if I have to replace it again? Well, I guess I'll try what I got to see if that stops it. Teflon paste. I tried I put the pipe thread on there, but it still didn't seal it. The problem is the one that comes up out of the floor, the copper fitting, those threads, it doesn't have a gasket on the top of it. The part that screws on it has a gasket. The old one that was on there had a gasket on the piece that narrowed down. It had a gasket where it got tight, and then it had a gasket where the nut screwed on. It had two different ones. But the new flex hose doesn't have all that. You can add a small rubber ring or putty a ring. Yes, it will suck if it breaks again. I hear you, Vermont. You can try flexible form a gasket, maybe. I got you. Yeah, this putty stuff, what I was going to do is where the nut screws on, it has a gasket in it. I was going to take that putty and putty around the bottom of it and see if that'll stop it. I don't know if it will or not. I don't know if that'll work or not, but I'm gonna try what I got. We'll see what happens. But I had a darn mess yesterday. Ugh, I had water everywhere. I wouldn't have never thought that a small leak like that, a pinhole leak like that, would have caused let that much water come out. Something else. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll try what I bought today. It's like a putty. You roll it up and then you I'm just gonna put it up against where the nut screws down. I'm gonna try to seal it around that nut where it goes into the male threads that goes into the PVC that goes into the floor. Pinhole leak. Wow. Yeah, it was it's a pinhole leak, but I mean it sprayed gallons of water, y'all. It's something. Vermont Paint, Photo, and Plumbing. I hear you, Dagenhill. Somebody told me to put JB Weld on there. Lord, if I put that JB Weld on there, I would never be able to get it apart if it breaks again. I don't even know if JB Weld would even hold it or not. I think that'd be like a permanent thing. I would never be able to take it apart again. You use that JB Weld. Yeah, that's what I said. No, Vermont, that JB Weld crap would make a mess on it. Yeah, I don't want to put that on there. Yeah, don't use that on something you might have to remove. That's exactly right, Dagenhill. That's what I was thinking too, dude. I don't want to put JB Weld on there and then if I ever have to take it apart. Let me look it up while you're here. Okay. Yeah, the thing about it is it's the old one. It's like the copper, it's like braided copper or something. That nut is hard fit. That was a hard fit, but this flex hose, it wobbles where it tightens down. So you have to kind of wobble it and hold it straight to try to get it to seal right when you screw the nut down. So I don't know if that little bit of wobble maybe moved the washer a little bit or something. I don't know. It's just not making the male threads and the female. It's like the one washer on the female side just ain't making a secure seal. It's not making a secure seal. Yeah, it needs a washer, like Vermont said. Yeah. Seems like it's always something, ain't it? Every time you think everything's good, then something like that happens. They usually don't include the washers from what I've seen. Yeah, the female side of the flex hose had the rubber washer. It had a rubber washer. It shows a it shows a washer on male and female side. Yeah, see, the male side doesn't have one. The way mine that fitting was set up on mine, Vermont, the line that comes off the hot water heater that comes to the fitting, it was like a gooseneck down to a small, and it had a black washer on it, and that kind of like plugged into the existing one, and then when you screwed the female threads, it had the black rubber washer on top. But this flex hose don't have nothing like that. Male looks like a drain plug gasket. Gotcha. Put a rubber on the male part. I hear you, Dagenhill. I'm gonna try that paste that I got. It's like looks like a tube. It's a tube of plumber's paste. I'm gonna try to put that all the way around the bottom of the where I've gotten it tightened down. I'm gonna try to put it around there and see if that'll stop it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm gonna try what I got. Try what I got. See what happens. That paste is for other uses, I think. I don't know. So you're going to put caulk in the crack. Yep, I said it. Well, it's not really caulk. It's more like silly putty. It looks more like silly putty, Vermont. And I hope it works because it's on the hot water side. It's on the hot water outlet side. That's the hose that sprung the leak. Get 100% caulk. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna try something. Like I say, it's not even. I mean, I can go check it every hour and go in there and take my fingers and feel it, and I got just a little bit of moisture on it. It's not even. It's not even a leak. It's just like a ooze. Maybe a drop an hour, if that, where the two fittings go together. It's not much. When I first put it together, after about an hour, I went back and checked, and I had that little bit, and I thought, well, maybe once that rubber gasket in there got hot from the hot water heater, I thought maybe it would form a little bit tighter. So I tightened it down, but it still didn't work. It still didn't work. Not completely, anyway. But anyway. Two old vets, what's up? What's up, two old vets? How you doing today, brother? Hope y'all are doing well. Put the rubber on the male part, then carefully put the caulk in the crack. Who knew plumbing was so dirty? Maybe that's why they always flash their booties. I hear you, yep. Always got the plumber crack. Send an IG. Send an IG. Oh, I hadn't got it yet, Vermont. I hadn't got it yet, dude. It might take a while before I get it. Oh, guys, Amazing Maisie got her Duke's mayonnaise today. Amazing Maisie ordered her. She was going to order the packets, and I talked her into getting the whole bottle. And she tried the Duke's mayonnaise, said she loved it, y'all. So we have another Duke's mayonnaise fan. I had some powder called monkey butt. Yep, she said she loved it. Daggin Hills. So I got Amazing Maisie up in Maine eating the Duke's mayonnaise now. She said it was good. She sent me an Instagram today. All right, here we go. What temperature can Teflon tape withstand? All right, I'll have to check that out. She said, here's what she said. Dagnell said, got my jar of Duke's mayonnaise yesterday and it is so good. I text back, glad you like it. She said, I do very much so. And I was going to buy packets, laugh out loud. So instead of buying the packets, she actually got her a jar and said she really liked it. So I'm glad. I am glad. Love my Dukes, Toolvet said. Yeah, me too. Just a toasted bologna sandwich. Having breakfast for dinner tonight. I like that too. Dry time will affect the hillbilly. It needs to set up for temperature to resist leak. I got you. I got you. Which means I got to turn the water off to the house. And drain the line for it to dry, probably. I'd run out, went back to Best Foods, and could tell the difference. I hear you, brother. I hear you, Daggin Hills. Yeah, once you taste Duke's, none of the rest of it tastes the same. At least it don't for me. Egg, bacon, and hash browns. I wouldn't mind having some scrambled eggs with cheddar cheese and some sausage and biscuits. That sounds pretty good. That'd be a pretty good darn dinner. I'm not a big bacon eater no more, y'all. I used to love bacon, but I got to where anymore. I like sausage patties. Going to two old vets for dinner, Vermont says. Yeah, I used to love bacon, but now I got to where I'd just soon have a sausage patty. Of course, y'all, I'd be scared to guess how many BLT sandwiches I've ate in my lifetime. I have eaten a ton of BLT sandwiches in my lifetime. Sweet Pea sent me a thing the other day on Facebook, y'all, talking about the different dialects from North Carolina, that North Carolina has more dialects than other states, and talking about some of the sayings and stuff. And my own daughter had the nerve to say, yep, I've heard you say several of these. KK said, I may have waffles today. Vermont says, please don't say such a thing. Bacon is gold. I just got to where I've ate so much of it in my lifetime, I'm just not big on it. I'm not big on bacon no more. I'd rather have the sausage. I love a good sausage patty and scrambled egg and cheddar cheese with Duke's mayonnaise sandwich. That is jam up and jelly tight. I'm telling you. Jam up and jelly tight. Should have just bought me a can of that Flex Seal. That's what I should have done. Just buy me a can of that Flex Seal and spray it on the on my hot water line. I don't know if that stuff works or not. Any of y'all ever tried that Flex Seal stuff? I don't know if it works or not. Vermont Paint said, then you need other bacons. Pepper bacon is great, and Vermont maple smoked, not sugar free, is great. I hear you. My son pulled a good one with bacon. They're redoing roof next door. Son cooked the bacon on the grill 2 days to drive the roofers nuts. It did work. I hear you. Vermont says Flex Seal is a joke. Yeah, I heard somebody else say that too, Vermont, that Flex Seal was no good. Flex Seal was no good. I've heard somebody else say that too. I did. But anyway, guys, don't forget it's Valentine's Day weekend. Do not forget Valentine's Day weekend. Make sure you got your better have something for Valentine's Day. That stuff on the commercial, yeah, Daggin Hills. That Flex Seal, where they make that boat, and the whole bottom of the boat's made out of Flex Seal. Vermont says you'd be farther ahead using duct tape. I hear you. I tell you what, Walmart must be getting paid a whole bunch of money by that Gorilla Tape and Gorilla Glue company. That whole section, they had half the darn aisle of that Gorilla Tape and Gorilla Glue and all that Gorilla stuff. Can you dress up as Cupid, Caroline? No, but Tony Damon said she was going to. My mother passed on Valentine's Day. Not a good day for me. I hear you too, old vets. I hear you, my friend. Sorry for this time of the year. Gorilla Glue always dries up on me. I ain't never tried it, Daggin Hills. I've never tried it, but they must be paying Walmart a whole bunch of money. But like I say, half the darn aisle, well, I say half, probably a third of the aisle was Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Tape, Gorilla Paste, Gorilla this, Gorilla that. They had a whole third of an aisle was nothing but that Gorilla Glue products. Wood glue, metal glue, plastic glue, they got all kinds of different stuff. But anyway, guys, we're gonna call it a day. We've been on here almost an hour and a half. It's Friday evening. I'll let you guys go. We'll try to be back on at 4 tomorrow, guys. And everybody out there, be safe. I got a weird Gorilla Glue that expanded. It was a mess. I hear you, brother. But guys, be safe. Always be good to yourself and be good to each other. And I'll see all you guys tomorrow. I appreciate everybody coming by today. Thank you so much. You guys be safe. And I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you guys.